Let me get a few people up in here. Sure you don't hear the AC in my background? It's all good?
No, it's all good.
Cool. Good thing about the mic. Tax is cooked. I'm just reading the comments.
Already? Damn.
Yeah, pull up the comments. That's crazy.
That nigga just jumped in it. That's it.
Yeah. Well, before I want to read the counts and get into details, I do want to say, when people watch this and we talk about it, I hope people, just learn a lesson from it, and just, just to move better. You know what I mean? Another thing is to 1 second.
Yeah, like nobody wins here at the end of the day.
It doesn't bring back banger. It doesn't fix the other victims' stomach, intestine, So it's like he still got issues down in eating. So it's a whole thing.
Life alternate situations.
Exactly. That could have been easily avoided. A few people. Y'all come out to me. Oh, what's up, man? I can't say his name. His name is crazy. American something.
American Negro.
You know what? Yeah.
American Negro.
Yeah. Don't keep saying it though, man.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Because YouTube is strict, man.
Okay.
Don't do that, man. That's crazy. Dang, Justice. Hold on, I'm reading these comments. It's crazy. Justice has been served. How much?
They hit him with manslaughter in the second degree, didn't they? Or they hit him with manslaughter in the first?
I'll get to it. Hold on. Troy Ave next song. Troy Ave is about to release a music video. Salute, American. So I'm not gonna go into semantics. Salute. So Black Cuddy. How many people in there? 62. All right, let me run down the chart. Let me run down the counts. Y'all ready? Get that cash app. All right. Count 1, murder in the second degree for the killing of Ronald McFadder, not guilty. Count 1A, manslaughter in the first degree for the killing of Ronald McFadder, guilty. Hold on, let me put yourself on mute so that way the audio doesn't yeah. I'll start again. Count 1, murder in the second degree for the killing of Ronald McFadder, not guilty. Count 1A, manslaughter in the first degree for the killing of Ronald McFadder, guilty. Count 2, attempted murder in the second degree for Troy Ave, not guilty. Count 3, assault in the first degree for Troy Ave, guilty. Count 4, assault in the first degree for Maggie, guilty. Count 5, assault in the first degree for Christopher Vincent, not guilty. Count 5A, assault in the second degree for Christopher Vincent, guilty. Count 6, criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree with intent to use unlawfully against another person, guilty. Count 7, criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree outside of home or place of business, guilty. Hope you got that. How did that come through, Reek?
Oh, so he did get guilty for shooting the guy downstairs, but just a different charge.
A lesser charge, I guess. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Let me read that.
I guess a different charge. I don't want to say lesser because I don't know.
Yeah, hold on. Let me read it again.
I know it's about wording and things like that.
Count 5, assault in the first degree for Christopher Vincent, not guilty. That's in the first assault in the first degree. Count 5A, assault in the second degree for Christopher.
Okay. Oh, yeah, lesser charge.
Second degree, not first degree. So you found
okay.
How many years? I'm not sure how many years, but it just knows it's a lot, man. It's double digits. The sentencing isn't until next month, so right. I just hope that I know it doesn't bring back the deceased. I hope the family can find peace and heal with this, and just people. Hope people can learn. Reed, take it. You want to take it away?
I said all that to say. It's just. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. That was like a jerk reaction. So, and it's not a funny situation. The I guess we expected, after hearing everything, the outcome to be what it is at the most part. That's just off of hearing um evidence, testimony, things of that nature from all the people that was involved. So he didn't get sentenced yet, so it's like, all right, now we understand. First we got to hear the story from a point of view where we get a little more clarity. Now we understand who's accountable for all of the stuff that we heard in the story. It's a clear understanding of who's accountable now.
Right.
And then I guess, right now, the next step happens where he gets, sentenced and, has to live with that point of view. I will feel that, I will hope that, excuse me, just as professionals, we could carry ourselves as professionals when we doing this business and not like carry ourselves so unprofessional. Because I feel like it's a reflection on the rest of us trying to come up, or you won't want to be, you won't want to have to worry about somebody like that in the atmosphere or something like that going on in your atmosphere. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's unfortunate for it as it was for it to happen, but it did happen. You know what I mean? And these are the results of all that unfortunate behavior and situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, shit, we all make mistakes in this world, so I ain't trying to I ain't perfect. You know what I mean? But it's time to grow up.
Yeah. He's a real one, so he's gonna do real time. Remember we said that last night.
Yeah, exactly. It's real time. It's like it's a part. It's like when you play the game. Well, I think that's definitely one thing that comes with playing the game. You know what I mean? You do have to accept the bitter and the sweet. So it's like if you on real nigga time, then sometimes you gotta do time like a real nigga.
Uh, Once you read some positive comments, but yeah, I'm doing something over here. Hold on one second.
Like I said, the comments. Hold on.
Yeah, read some positive
He
ones.
will be home in like
Read
5
some of the crazy
years.
ones.
He
Huh?
already done 5.5, and it's only manslaughter, not murder. And they will run the other charges concurrently. That's Kenny Peters, professional commenter. Hello.
Yeah, I hear you.
Uh,
Let me see. I wanna, because there was some. I thought there was going to be a mistrial because that's the Texas lawyer asked for a mistrial about 3 times, and on the second time, the judge kind of like he denied every time. He denied the motion every time. But I want to get into that for a minute. His
yeah, he was hoping there was a mistrial, but when you see how they like what based off of what you just read, it's like no, I get what they were doing, like because you don't want to turn around and give him the one, and then that's not right. You know what I mean? That's not accurate. What you call it? The man one is a little more accurate than murder one. You know what I mean? So when you listen to the story, it's a fight. You know what I mean? He pulled out the pipe, shot the security died. You know what I'm saying? Shot the guy. You know what I mean? But it's not necessarily proven. And you can't prove that he was like, yo, I'm bringing this gun to the club tonight because I'm going to kill this nigga. That you can't prove that. That's not the reality in the story. So therefore, he gets the manslaughter. You understand? So and that right there, you know, it's these things can go anyway, however they go. It's like it's a lot in this situation, you know what I mean,
Right.
as well. So it's just like, all right, that part is over. Like, you know, it's messed up for a situation like that to happen. And now it's that part is over. Now he has to deal with, you know, his consequences that's awaiting him. Because remember, he got federal sentencing as well as this state sentencing. So it's like, and remember that the federal, they didn't want to sentence him until he gets sentenced for the state, if I'm not mistaken.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, go ahead, bro. That's a whole nother like life story over there that he's gonna have to deal with. So I think people can't learn until you can't learn the situation until he gets sentenced, the time gets handed out, and then you start to realize like the reality of like what's going on.
Somebody says this is one of the most avoidable killings. This one and Pop Smoke, in my opinion. People learn if they gave Troy Ave more time. He's fried rice now. Damn. All because of snitch Troy Ave. I don't think that's. I don't think that's it. I wish this could bring back Banger. Bring Banger back.
Who's saying that? That's not even realistic.
Did he blow to
Oh,
murder?
somebody said no self-defense. Damn, he's not a what you call it, a authorized gun holder. This ain't
Not
Florida.
even, yeah, not even that. Like this ain't Florida. This ain't the South. Ain't none of that. New York is crazy with the gun laws.
Yeah.
He would be home in like 5 years. He was already done 5.5, and it's only manslaughter, not murder. And they will run the other charges concurrently. Damn. So
No, it's first degree manslaughter, not second degree manslaughter. And I'm pretty sure manslaughter definitely carries 5 to 15. And I don't even think you do 5 years for manslaughter like that anymore.
yeah. Plus he took it. He blew trial. I mean, sorry, he took it to trial. So
Right, exactly. And oh yeah, except oh my bad. Oh, forget about it. So when you take it to trial, you usually don't get what you call it, that 5 to 15 plea deal. They'll sentence you accordingly. Yeah, you're correct, AG. That's right. For you know, and that's the whole thing about trial. If you don't win, the judge they do what they want to do with you. So in some of these cases, so I don't know.
yeah, he still got to get sentenced on the feds for. So I'll just. I mean, this makes no difference. It was just add to his time. So
Oh well, the
he pled.
feds is gonna what you call it. They're gonna max him out.
Yeah, because he pled guilty to two. Was facing two federal gun charges, so he pled guilty to those.
And is that for the guns that was in the thing?
Yeah, for the gun.
That was in the murder?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah. I gotta look that up. There's a Crown did a video on that. He broke it down pretty thoroughly, pretty easily.
Oh
Hold on.
word? Yo, bro, I'll tell you this shit. These niggas over in the comment section, they better go over to the feds and go pay attention to what they about to do then. They might do some crazy shit.
What you mean?
Because his what you call it, all right, so his oh fuck. His violation, his code, his his guidelines is going to be out the roof, bro. His sentencing guidelines are going to be out the roof. They're going to play with him. They basically waited till, let's say, what you call it? Let's say you got arrested, right? Let's say the both of us got arrested right now. We went to the feds. My joint classification. All right, my bad. His classification level is going to be fucking crazy come sentencing time for the feds. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you got arrested today and went to the feds. You never got locked up before, never did a bid before.
Right.
Your classification level is low. So when it comes to sentencing, the judge is not going to worry about slaying you because your classification is so low. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
Yeah.
But if I go my classification is going to be like a 6 or something like that. It's going to double. I know it's way more than a 6. Trust me, because my classification is like a 24 on my first time. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So your that's how that determines the severity of your sentence. You know what I'm saying? So you want to have your classification. Because I was a first time offender, it dropped my classification low. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So come sentencing time, I'm getting the mandatory minimum on my sentence. I'm not getting the mandatory maximum on my sentence. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Him, they waited for him to get sentenced, so his classification gonna be out the roof, and that's what they're gonna hit him.
Let me get to some cons.
Now, how much they're gonna hit him with is they're gonna give you the feds. They give you 10 years for a gun, if I'm not mistaken. What is it? 3 to 10 years, some shit like that for a gun. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know, because when I was in there, the people I was meeting, they kind of was on like the second gun case probably. So maybe and they was on, yeah, and they was at 10 years. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's what. So no matter what he gets sentenced on in the state, it's the federal sentencing that's gonna add the heavier weight. So let's say he get 25, because in his sentencing, if it was just, let me put it like this, let's say it's a manslaughter, right? I've seen manslaughters. Take it to trial, you blow it, you get 43 years. You understand? So that's the number. Now you got a number because you got 43 years. You don't got 25 to life. You ain't got this, that, and the third. So let's say he get something like that, or let's just say fuck it, he get 25 years. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Right. Manslaughter, all the assaults, everything. Now he got 10 possibly coming to him from the feds. And the feds don't run they joint concurrent with the state. You got to finish your state bid, then the feds come pick you up and bring you to do the fed bid, or vice versa.
Hold on, I'm reading some comments. Thoughts on he got.
He be home in 15 years. I don't know.
10 the max on what? He blew 6 charges. Y'all don't know the law. He getting the max on every count. He went to trial. Sentencing is in April next month. I think like the 19th or something.
He got 10 years for the gun. He doing that time now. That has nothing to do with the state. He can't be doing fed time in the state. You smoking crack thinking that he doing the fed time if he in the state. That's not a fed work. He didn't even do his fed time. He didn't even get sentenced for his fed time.
Good. When keeping it real goes wrong. Chasing the enemy, ended up killing a child and shooting her mom. 15 years. What is everybody? Is anybody having checked the internet? Like, who else is reporting on this?
Nobody.
Someone told me Acres reporting on it, but I don't know.
Huh?
Someone told me Academics is
currently reporting on it right now.
Look at the camera. Tell us what happened. I just ran down the charges. Your star's crazy. Hold on. Let me just read it again for the people. If y'all just tuned in, hold on. Put yourself on mute, Uri. Count 1, murder in the second degree for the killing of Ronald McFadder, not guilty. Count 1A, manslaughter in the first degree for the killing of Ronald McFadder, guilty. Count 2, attempted murder in the second degree for Troy Ave, not guilty. Count 3, assault in the first degree for Troy Ave, guilty. Count 4, assault in the first degree for Maggie, guilty. Count 5, assault in the first degree for Christopher Vincent, not guilty. Count 5A, assault in the second degree for Christopher Vincent, guilty. Count 6, criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree with intent to use unlawfully against another person, guilty. Count 7, criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree outside home or place of business, guilty. Shit. And that's all she wrote. Read, you come back.
Yeah.
We might have to repeat that a few times during the stream for people who just tune in. I might just.
Troy is a ragoon. Troy is a ragoon.
Jumped in and he shot. Tax was wrong. He should have went down. Troy will take a step. Why they keep acting like Tax didn't snitch? Facing murder, attempted murder. Jennifer. Keep. These guys maybe. So you found a life. American me hates Tax. Homie is extremely biased. Troy, yeah, talking about you. Troy had to take the stand if you're trying to call him his defense. He snitched Taxstone. Tax snitched nobody, just that. Facts gang, you blue trial. You don't see you in 20 years, Tax. All this was avoidable, obviously. Listen to the No Snitching Street Code in 1023. No, it's not. I have a question, Seven Guy. Maybe you can answer when it comes to
Who cares, bro? Yeah, who's this? Who's Kobe? American B hates that. Kobe's extremely biased. Shut the fuck up, nigga. What I look like? The fucking jury, nigga? I don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck about you, nigga. I got common sense, bro. I'm just telling you what I see and using my brain. That's it. It's all for you to use your brain. You want to use some fantasy island bullshit? Like, y'all will see, nigga. Fuck out of here. I don't know that nigga personally. I don't care about him personally. I don't give a fuck. However, when I see this situation, it's just like, damn, what kind of shit is this? What type of shit is this?
What does he keep saying? Why do people keep saying he was jumped or he was jumped first? Like, what does that matter? I don't see how the difference of if he was jumped, I don't get it.
Not because I'm just saying this. That's based off the sentence. That's what you got. So okay, that's what it is. So, but they want to make it as though he's the victim in the situation when it's like, oh, bro, I don't know if you like paid attention to you went to court, you know what I'm saying? So you tell me everything that happens in the court. I got common sense. I take the information, I receive it, I register the information, and then like a clear thought comes out. But a lot of people in the comment section, dumb thoughts come out their brain. It's like, yo, no, this like shit that you say don't even make no sense.
Yeah,
You know, it don't even make no sense. Then, like the numbers they throwing, those are the numbers that would have came up in a deal. You know what I'm saying? In a plea deal. Once you don't plea, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me pull up the some of these comments, like some just don't like. I don't know if they're like written by kids or what. Like,
See, first off, y'all got to mistake it. I'm not tough. I'm just telling you the truth. The truth hurts. It comes across tough when your head is hard. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, I'm always chill. That's the thing about it. Like, that's who I am. I'm always chill. But I got common sense. I'm tired of hearing people saying stupid and like, come on, bro, niggas be lying. Like a lot of y'all that spend y'all days and y'all nights in the comment section, y'all are liars. You know what I'm saying? Because like, why would you be in the comment section if you was everything that you're trying to say that you are? You were just a liar. You know what I mean? It's just annoying at the end of the day. And it's in your best interest to try to make it personal for somebody because that makes you feel good within yourself because this is all that you have. It's this comment section.
yeah. Yeah, Somebody said, what are you talking about? AGTV getting jumped means nothing. I'm not saying it means nothing. I just mean, how do you justify just sporadically shooting and killing a man? That's my question. I had some other details I want to share with y'all because I don't know if y'all care anymore since he was found guilty. But hold on, give me a second. Let me get through these comments and I'll pull up my notes. But his points is over 7. He's for sure doing 15 minimum. They should run the concurrent, bro. Up judge. It's crazy. Snitching or not, he locked. He got football numbers. Tax doing over 20 years. Remember, you heard it first. 25 max. He'll probably get 2015. So, yeah, that situation with Tax must have lasted only a few minutes. It's going to cost him a lot of years. Even worse for him since he was on the brink of blowing up. That's a fact. He was gonna punch Tax and Troy winked and okayed it. Manslaughter.
This is fucking dumb. Oh, hold on.
I'll make it clear, no G never been alive. All right, let me repeat what he was found guilty for the 3rd time. Count 1, murder in the 2nd degree for the killing of Ronald McFadder, not guilty. Count 1A, manslaughter in the 1st degree for the killing of Ronald McFadder, guilty. Count 2, attempted murder in the 2nd degree for Troy Ave, not guilty. Count 3, assault in the 1st degree for Troy Ave, guilty. Count 4, assault in the 1st degree for Maggie, guilty. Count 5, assault in the 1st degree for Christopher Vincent, not guilty. Count 5A, assault in the 2nd degree for Christopher Vincent, guilty. Count 6, criminal possession of a weapon in the 2nd degree with intent to use unlawfully against another person, guilty. Count 7, criminal possession of a weapon in the 2nd degree outside home or place of business, guilty. Take over. I gotta go bring my notes.
You said take over?
Yeah, I gotta bring my notes.
Take over, nigga. The break's over. What's up, y'all? What we doing? What we talking about in this comment section? Who fucking thought he got it? Oh my! You got some niggas wilding out on the comment section. We gotta like go ahead and get them up out of here. Yeah, everyone does take it all in life. Freedom was lost. Definitely was messed up, you know. Definitely a messed up situation. Yeah, so right now, I don't know, you know, happy Ramadan out there to all of our Islamic followers, all of our listeners, you know.
Sir.
About time to eat.
What is that? I thought that was my crib. I was like, what the fuck is that?
About time to eat.
What'd you make?
Ramadan Mubarak, time to eat.
What'd you make?
Huh? I wanted some food. Barbecue chicken.
You always getting good, man.
Gotta eat. Gotta eat.
The
serial killer ain't coming out right now.
Takes that to himself. Let me see. Y'all thought it was gonna be can you wait to eat? Can you like munch and put yourself?
I'm not eating.
Yeah,
last night I was on serial killer mode.
Yeah, he was on one.
have my bowl of cereal.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
So let me break down a situation where I almost thought that there was going to be a trial. Let me see something. There was an whole issue with the jury. So there was a jury member that it was brought it to attention. One of the jurors brought it to the attention to the judge that another juror said, "I spoke to a lawyer last night."
Hold on, real quick.
But
I don't mean to like stop you, but I just want to shout out Dura MX. He said he killed some Reese's Puffs last night. Shout out to him. Shout out to the serial killers out there, other serial killers out there. Fuck with you, my nigga. All right, go back to what you doing, my bad.
I mean, to say all that, this will sting 100 times worse because he had a clear path to millions. Gotta you learn. I ain't mean no disrespect. I ain't seen me go do it. Somebody say you making hot pockets.
Nah, I ain't making no hot pockets right now. I got a good hot plate, West Indian food, yo. You know what I'm talking about? Oh,
Yeah.
no doubt, John Joe. No problem. I ain't take it personal. Like I'm just, like I said, I'm having fun with this internet thing. I'm not taking it personal. Like it is what it is. Like it's just I'm not trying to have fun on the accord of the deceased or anything like that. But you know, I get my point across. I ain't worried about it.
Yes, sir. Damn, what was that? I need to get on Troy Ave's album. He said I need to get on the intro, just counting down the counts.
Yeah, this guy's crazy.
Sure, I need my publishing if you're gonna use my voice.
It's crazy. He want to get on Troy Ave album. Now you're biased. Yo, what?
My
Hold
bad.
on a second. What's going on here? Salute, John Joe.
Have me on the album or the podcast.
This guy here.
What happened? What happened?
And I'm just laughing. I'm like, yeah, like, yo, he's biased.
When you don't agree with anything nowadays, and when it comes to
No. I mean, no matter what,
bias to everything. Huh?
no matter what your point of view is, there has to be somebody to attack or be antagonist to your point of view. So you have to be strong enough in your point of view to be able to make it clear. You know what I'm saying? I can't expect everybody to see it my way. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, how tall is Manolo Rose? You were towering over him outside of court. I mean, I don't know how tall Manolo is. I tower over everybody, bro. I'm like over 6'3", man. I was taking that personal one, sure had it. Yeah. Right. So what was I getting at? The juror.
So they keep saying the banger was on a dummy mission. I mean, I guess in your opinion, right? Because like from your point of view, because you know that homeboy had a gun. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, that's a dummy mission. This ain't got a gun. You feel me? So all right, I get it. You understand what I'm saying? However, being that this is not supposed to be regular street crime, the dummy in the situation really ends up being the journalist, podcaster who actually brought a gun into a venue and beefed with the entertainer and then killed the security. So it's like kind of that messes up. It messes all parties up at the end of the day because it like put a ceiling over the reality of what they were trying to actually do, and then kept everybody into a street level of this thing. So it's like that shit sucks, y'all. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It might be hard for you to see it from that point of view, but in all actuality, the guy Taxstone was a podcaster that helped the start of a lot of big podcasts. So to put like being a real nigga ahead of being a businessman on his behalf, that shit is fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? Going as far to destroy another person's business, as far as, you know what I'm saying, causing bodily harm, etc. That's like extremely fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know.
I'll put this out. So somebody said the reality is he was getting jumped and you had a gun. You would use it to save yourself? I wouldn't murder anybody.
Oh, you was getting it. You had a gun. You wouldn't use it to save yourself. Of course, I would use it to save myself. That's why when you keep saying I'm biased, I just laugh and be like, yo, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody is innocent here. Nobody's saying that. That's not what we're saying. But it's a thing called accountability. I do understand that, yo, damn, I'm gonna end up being in trouble because I just killed this guy, security guard. I just shot this guy. I shot a video vixen. I shot a road manager. You know what I'm saying? This is it's like why did I go to work to harm all the fucking staff? Shit doesn't make sense. But you're not gonna get that because y'all just more caught up in the whole act of being a real nigga. Like who gets a job to go on a job and act like they would act in the street? That shit just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I can protect myself as a
Let me play something that wasn't even used in court, which I'm surprised. But let me get to let me get to the whole point I was trying to get at. Hold on, just for the people who care, even though I don't know if they still care, even though he was found guilty. But anyway, right. So there was an issue with one of the jurors. So what happened was that he in the jury room with the other jurors, he had said it was juror 11. I want to say 11. Juror number 11. Yeah, he said he comes in the room and says, I had dinner with the lawyer last night and I asked him about intent. So that because that's something that we were trying to figure. They were trying to figure out is the detail and the definition of intent in this case. So there was another juror that felt uncomfortable and uneasy about this, and she got upset, and she brought it to the attention of the judge. She had mentioned, "Oh, what do you want this to be a mistrial? Because you're not supposed to talk to anybody outside the case when you're doing jury duty." So, and I'm like, "Oh my God, this is just going to prolong the situation." So this is going to prolong, the verdict. And I'm like, and then what the judge did was sit every juror down and interview them individually and get to the bottom of what was discussed and what was said. Ultimately, nothing really was, not too much, kind of nothing crazy. It's just like he discussed what was the meaning of intent. That's all that was said in the jury room. But when it was time for jury number 11, who had this conversation with the lawyer, he kind of explained it. So he explained it that he only asked about the intent in a criminal proceeding, and that was it. And the judge asked every one of the jurors, did this kind of affect, your opinion to be fair? And they said no, it doesn't affect it. We think we could be fair, and just they went on. Mind you, after that, Tax's lawyer was trying to proceed with a motion with a mistrial. He tried about like 3 times. Judge wouldn't budge. So, and at one point, just before lunch, he tried it again to the point where the judge is like, "You're gonna have to submit it through email. It's time for lunch." So that was it. So I was like, I thought that was kind of crazy. He just wasn't going for it because there was Montgomery had wrote an email because he wasn't in there. Montgomery, which is one of Tax's lawyers, said in an email that the something to the effect that the jurors, he even demanded that the jurors be disqualified and what else? Jesus Christ, I lost my train of thought. Disqualified because they're tainted. He demanded a juror of 5, 11, and 12 to be disqualified. Mind you, that it was denied by the judge. So yeah, they were really trying to push mistrial on this one. And that was it. After that, after lunch we got the verdict. Maybe I should read it again. Matter of fact, hold on. Montgomery didn't show up. He knew what it was. Then he'll get 30. Oh, Ree, you eating? That's what you getting it in right now. Hold on. Let me show something to people. Let me pull something up. You know what's crazy? That the prosecution should have reused this for tax, but the judge didn't allow it. I'm gonna play it for you. Hold on. Just listen to the audio.
I'm not thinking about rolling. I can protect myself as a man, so I'm not thinking about rolling with 6 goons and all that shit. That's how I be telling people. You failed before you even think you won with me, because you thinking you walking up with 6 dudes is gonna do something to me. When I see you walking up with 6 dudes, bang, 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 bang.
It's Damien Jr. Gang Marley off in this bitch.
Now he just
I'm gonna bogle your ass. I'm gonna bogle your ass. I ain't with it. I ain't with all that 6 dudes walking up trying to have a conversation with me about nothing. Niggas be having big, black, ugly niggas. I be like, they really think, no, that's for niggas that's pussy. They see motherfuckers walking up and they be like, and let them walk up. Like, oh, I peep motherfuckers, but nigga, I peep you, I'm letting you know. I'm gonna look right at you. What's up? You good? Before you get up on me, are you good? Let me know now before you even walk in this square, because we're not doing that. That's why I be laughing at rappers. Rappers, I don't care about you. I'm gonna tell you, try me. I want the rappers to try me. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I want y'all to try me. Try me. Your shooter, the tough nigga in your squad that just came home. Tell him try me. I want to embarrass somebody. And that's why I started bullying Troy Ave. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so the prosecutor brought that up. He wanted to use it against Tax. I'm surprised it didn't, and the judge denied it. So he brought up. I think Tax lawyer knows how to talk that talk. So. Tax is coming home on appeal. That's what his lawyers asked for. Already.
He's definitely going to appeal it. That's a fact.
Yeah, doesn't mean it'll go through. Take over. I need to make a call real quick. Oh, you on mute? What else? What else I was gonna get to? I forgot. Okay, a second. Matter of fact, instead of me just reading the charges, I'm gonna post them up.
Crazy.
You already ate it? Great.
What'd you say?
So you already ate, or you eating right now?
No, I was eating. I had the mic off. I was reading the comments. Somebody went to the law library real quick.
Hold on 1 second. I can picture you right now. Just look at your fingers eating. Here we go. Wait.
Excuse me.
Damn, man.
See, I ain't eat all day, baby. My first meal.
Take over. I'll be back.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, y'all see the charges and stuff, you know. Let y'all know. Y'all go from there, go to law library, come in this section, and let me know what the mandatory minimum is and all that. Cause y'all know so much. Oh, yeah. Oh, you have beef with Tax. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, he got to court today, Durham MX.
Thoughts on this or what?
What you said?
Yeah, on the tax shit.
So I don't know. So that's a spooky situation.
Very spooky.
That's a spooky situation. You don't know how you got somebody that A1 man's right-hand man's bodyguard get killed. Same time, self-defense, he do something. So just for him to get off the hook, he kind of got to tell on the other nigga. So it's like, I don't know, son. I don't really get it. I'm happy I'm not in that situation.
Right. Yeah. There it is, man. Who is the shot? You know, tell them who they are.
Hey, it's Savage Clay, man, the one and only, man. If you don't know, look him up. Sit, Mr. Fuck Your Bitch, Mr. Steal Your Girl.
All right, bro. I'll talk to you later, right?
All right, bro.
All right, well. Fucking freaking scammers.
Who that? Who was that?
No, my boy from high school.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as he beat murder, he's going to be okay. Tax threw his life away for nothing. If Troy Ave was a lane, he would have paid attention to a lane for about 7 years. Tax was holding grown men down at 13. What the hell? All right, just I'll read it again for the people. Just if you're coming in here and you don't like to read, some people just don't like to read. Count 1, murder in the second degree for the killing of Ronald McFadder, not guilty. Count 1A, manslaughter in the first degree for the killing of Ronald McFadder, guilty. Count 2, attempted murder in the second degree for Troy Ave, not guilty. Count 3, assault in the first degree for Troy Ave, guilty. Count 4, assault in the first degree for Maggie, guilty. Count 5, assault in the first degree for Christopher Vincent, not guilty. Count 5A, assault in the second degree for Christopher Vincent, guilty. Count 6, criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree with intent to use unlawfully against another person, guilty. Count 7, criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree outside home or place of business, guilty. Yeah, so y'all want to tap in. Tax was an idiot, nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, there it is, man. You still eating, man?
Yeah, I was over there killing.
Yeah, so.
Nigga said murder in the second, not guilty.
All I needed to see, that's what he said, yeah. Urban Politicians TV, what up, yo? You still wanna tap in? Hit me on hold on. Hit me on the gram. Give me your number on the gram. I'll call you right now. If you're trying to tap in. So yeah, those are the counts that he was found guilty of. Jimmy Evans said, "Love your channel, bro. I'm dying for the results. Free tax, man." You good?
Who, me?
Yeah. You sound like you just closed the lid of the.
I'm almost done. Got one more scoop.
Some ribs, man. Or whatever you having. I don't know what you're
I got chicken, barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken.
Rice and beans.
Rice and beans?
Rice and beans. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Saying I went to Wikipedia, but it's whatever it is. Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Epicurus? Yeah, the whole situation is weird. You want to know what's weirder? Is that when the day Troy Ave testified, tell me how it was a day that was most packed. Usually there's not a lot of people. Yeah. Yo, Urban Politicians TV was good. Well, hold on. Fuck.
Oh no, I can hear you. What?
Was good. Talk your shit.
Yeah, what's good, man? First and foremost, I do want to send condolences to the entire family of Banger. Most definitely, man. That's the overall thing that they lost somebody life, man. That's something you can't replace for them. So prayers up to them, most definitely. I know this has been a tough process. But man, in the overall case situation, I'm looking at it like this one of them things where it get to a point this could have been avoided, and it's going on behind this internet, these ego problems and everything. And I don't want to speak wrong or be disrespectful to this case, but it's different in New York than it is in Texas.
Right.
Because to my understanding, what I read or what I see that I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, that when they put this manslaughter stuff opportunity up, that came during the trial.
Right.
So he wasn't charged with manslaughter at first, but during trial, they threw manslaughter in there.
Right. Exactly.
I've never seen that happen before, and I don't be that in depth on cases. And when I saw that, I instantly knew that Taxstone would get a manslaughter charge instead of a murder charge.
I agree with you on that.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful to nobody's family or anything, but what I read, it seemed as if, he wasn't supposed to have the gun there. But if I am correct, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't he hit first?
You mean Tax?
Yeah, Taxstone.
I believe so. From Troy Ave's testimony.
Yeah, that's why I think it got to a manslaughter.
When I heard that, I was like, this is one of those unfortunate situations that we can have a brother alive if they can just talk about it, because it's a thing where by him being hit first, they threw that manslaughter there because there was some terms of like, hey, well, you can't have guns in New York and they're illegal. He's a convicted felon with a firearm. He's already served the time in prison for pleading guilty for the gun, if I'm not mistaken. But they're a lawyer they talk about, I don't know how to judge and the things work in New York, but it's like, hold on, it was an overall scuffle and he was hit first, and that's when I knew that they was gonna go with the manslaughter charge, man. So let's just be on the outside looking in. Shout out to you, man. I've been keeping up with your channel for the staying updated for somebody on the scene, most definitely. Keep doing your thing for sure on the YouTube side. You've been right hands on with everybody, and to everybody that is going through it right now. The family members of Banger, rest in peace to Banger. That was his, that's somebody's son, man. That's somebody's brother, cousin, nephew, all that. And most definitely, man, we just gotta move better and start communicating. It ain't worth us getting to these points where we feel like we gotta kill each other. over some shit talking online or whatever. Because I guarantee you, if they could take that back, they would, bro.
Definitely,
But
there
I'm
it
gonna
is.
get back in the chat and just watch from the outside, bro.
Appreciate you.
1,000.
Definitely appreciate you, bro. Urban Politicians TV. There it is.
All right.
Retake over. Read some comments. I'll be back.
All right, yeah, I'm reading these comments right now. Let's do another 7. I don't know. 20 minimum. You gonna do consecutive sentences? Though, for what he got sentenced today, yeah, that's gonna be consecutive. But you gotta finish his Fed bid first. So if he got 10 from the feds, you do 85% of your time from the feds. That's 8 years at least. He gonna be doing. And then whatever they sentence him on. He's not gonna get time served on the feds.
Yeah.
That's not realistic. And he damn sure ain't getting no time served on the state. New York needs to stay in your ground law. That'll be fire. But then Troy Ave probably would have bought the gun in the club. And they probably both would have been shot dead like Kane and Jerome.
Yeah, shout out to what was his name? I know I peep his channel sometimes. Urban Politicians TV. Shout out to him. I like his content.
Everyone will be shooting.
What?
Nah, they said New York need to stand your ground law. I said that, somebody else said as well. New York don't need that. Everyone will be shooting. If New York had that stand your ground law, they both would have had their gun in the club. They both would have fucking been booming on each other.
Man.
Yeah.
What happened?
Good one said, Drift. He want the streets to know he moved it, but not the courts. Nobody wants the court to know they boomed the nigga, bro. Knock it off.
Yeah, you never seen this thing. So, damn, what was I gonna get at? What else was I gonna say? Yo, you had a great analogy. I think last night we didn't really get into it. Whereas if Troy had, can you tell me that?
I don't know. Say remind me because I can't remember. Remember, I was a serial killer last night.
Yeah.
High sugar and milk, nigga.
Right. So it was the part where you said it was probably better off if not better off.
If he would have, definitely not better off. No.
Right.
So, people keep acting like there's this big option, and I'm like, when I hear the story, I only see one option, and that's when he took the gun, shoot Taxstone in the head. That's a man too that he got to deal with. Who wants to do that? Like he ain't thinking like that. He don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to put that on a nigga, but that's the only other option that realistically I could possibly see him having.
Yeah. I think he tried. I think Troy tried. If you look at that video footage, he was trying to boom him.
No, but what I'm saying is, when he took the gun, if he just shot him in the head, he would try to shoot him, but it's too after the fact. He don't know what happened. But if he knew what happened and he just took the gun and shot him in the head, you know what I'm saying? He would have been fighting for a man too. You know what I'm saying? And he would have got that 5 to 15.
Oh, all right.
Right. Because it would have showed that, like, his bodyguard got killed. You know what I'm saying? Being that he got the gun in his hand, although he was shooting, it was a way for them to put him in a jam. So now he got to take the stand. But what I'm saying is, shit, if he would have fucking clapped that nigga in the head, you know what I'm saying? Now he got to go to fucking jail. Any fucking way. Same shit happened. It'd have been worse for him, but that's the only time niggas will understand him taking a stand in his own defense in that way. But in this situation, he kind of had to he had to take the stand in his own defense, you know what I'm saying, in another way, but he really had to tell a homie. There's no way to get around from that. You know, we'd have had the conversation, you know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, it's an unfortunate situation. And like I said, most people could sit here and act like, yo, they wouldn't do it, they wouldn't did this. But I mean, the only thing you would have, the only other option I could really see is you shooting a nigga in the head when you got the gun out of his hand. And then now you got, you know what I'm saying, a fight from that point of view.
All right, it's crazy.
But there's no cool point of view, is what I'm saying. So if people are looking for a cool point of view, there is none.
I don't know how long he's looking at. I really don't know. I know it's double digits. You know, he'll get sentenced in April, and we'll see how that goes.
What does ragoon mean, Marcus R?
Ragoon?
Troy overtold the story. Shout out to BBN Network.
Troy will have a third. Nah, I don't think Troy gonna have a hard time moving to New York.
Kelso Rishi, I don't know. What you talking about?
Rat and goon. That's crazy.
If 25 get smacked at the board.
Anyhow, this is how the story. I guess this is how the story ends. I mean, what else do people want? It will be a lonely time. AG, you forgot you got. Yeah, but what is that? I don't know what you're talking about. He got. Yeah, I know Troy got shot in a Maserati, but what does it have to do with this?
You know, he answered the guy because I'm like, elaborate on that.
I don't know. I can't even keep up with this.
He forgot he got hit on Christmas. Like, once again, and what does that mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know what you're trying to insinuate. Oh, this is the idiot.
That didn't even come up in the case at all, because what does that mean? Like,
it didn't come up at all. So what do you think?
Y'all in the comment section creating your own narratives.
Yeah.
What will make it clear? Because what did that mean?
Does Maserati has everything to do with it? But tell me what it has to do with it.
If you know, you know. Be safe though. We don't know. We can't be safe. Oh shit! Should we watch out for Maseratis now? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, I'm fucking getting nervous here.
The streets don't like snitches. Someone will make a trophy out of Troy. Oh my god! How do you know why he was shot in the first place? I'm sure the person who was shot knows why, and I'm pretty sure probably has nothing to do with that. You don't even know. So it's like
rat and goon, ragoon. Okay, Marcus, funny.
People just people retarded, man. Oh, this is the idiot who said he was in court. You're not in court, dog. It's like 8 people in court, dog. Get out of here. If you're in court, you just say what's up to me, man. I would love to know who you are. Here is. Oh my god. This is the part where I think I'm gonna just cut the stream because I can't take freaking.
How could I stand your ground? Lord help 2 fellas who under the law should have any guns. Thank you, Dog Soldier Digital Broadcaster, because I don't know what. Tax did all he could. Troy's Maserati got Swiss cheese less than a week after Troy got bail. LOL. This nigga here is wild. I don't think he needs you in the comment section, Kelso. Tell him with his shit. You ain't helping.
Yeah, but yeah. What was I saying? Remember I told you this the other day that I don't think Troy Ave really, like I don't think he really said anything. What did he say? All he does is confirm the story and give us the details of.
Oh nah, but he does because what you don't understand is when Troy Ave tell the story and he say, yo, they set it off. You know what I mean? Like homie said, yo, what's up? And then they went over there. You know what I'm saying? And they set it off. And then he started booming. That changes the direction of the story.
Right. What I'm saying is that he doesn't give us anything new. We kind of we basically we knew in a nutshell. Okay, these guys saw each other. It popped off. Shots went off. A gun came out. Shots went off. But it's like I felt like Malcolm Kenyon's testimony gave us something that we never even knew.
Nah, that's not what the problem is.
Yeah, I'm not saying this.
I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. The problem is once he went over there to fight, niggas are like, yo, why'd you go over there to fight? You knew he had a gun on him.
Right.
So that's how everybody's judging the situation. Come on, nigga, you know what you expect him to do. Like, I ain't gonna lie. That's true in that regard. Do you understand what I'm saying? What would you expect him to do, right?
Right.
But at the same time, this is not the hood. See, if it was in the hood, house party, it was in the street, neighborhood, local bar, neighbor, you know what I'm saying? The club, street beef, rolling over, you know what I'm saying? But niggas is supposed to be professional. Now, of course, niggas, I'm not trying to say, oh, throw on the slacks and the shoes and shit, but professionalism lets you know that time is attached to this shit. So if I'm doing something that's taking me to the next level on a professional level, I should move accordingly. And in this situation, when it came to who would walk in the club and carry professionalism, Troy Ave and them did by not going in with the gun. He fucked up by going in there with a gun. Because it's like, damn, bro, you're a fucking journalist. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're not taking yourself serious enough. And you know, that's the unfortunate situation happens that way. So that's the reality of it versus the street code, real nigga part of it.
I think somebody put it in the nutshell. The hate for Troy Ave make people think Taxstone innocent.
Nah, that's a fact. Like, well, I mean, it's a fact because the whole thing is like I said, they looking at like, yo, why he go set it? He not a real nigga. Like, it's like, bro. So you try to tell me a nigga supposed to just stalk you, harass you, and antagonize you for the rest of your life? It's so many things that at the end of the day, like, you know, like I said yesterday, it's like, yo, it's weird. You gotta think he not harassing him over, oh, he gonna rob him. He not harassing him over they fucking the same girl. He just harassing the guy.
Hey, maybe that was the issue. Maybe he messed with with one of his girls. Who knows? Who really knows? I don't know.
I don't know. It wasn't no issue of a girl because that shit would have spilled out by now.
Mm-hmm.
Like we would wish it was over a girl.
What you drinking now? You coffee?
Mm-hmm.
Coffee and what was it? Chicken or something? Barbecue?
That's the fact, nigga. What you been talking about? I'm a grown man, nigga. You drink coffee after you eat your dinner, bro. What's wrong?
What was it? What was it you had? You have barbecue chicken?
And rice and beans.
Oh, God. Eating like a Puerto Rican, man.
You know what I'm saying? BG4L 1986. Yeah, shout out to BG4L 1986. He's making a very strong point. Many of times I wanted to say this and it slipped my mind. Make sure y'all put money on his books and send him JP letters saying how much he is a real nigga, so he can't front like him getting found guilty was worth it.
Were you reading that, bro? I can't find that comment.
It's in here. You gotta look. I don't even know how I just saw it.
You're probably going back. That's what it is. I can't tell. Troy Ave bullied Malcolm and writes songs about getting his ass. That is a real. Read that comment one more time. He said, "What? Write him letters how he's a real one."
Mm-hmm.
Troy bullied McConan and writes songs about getting his associates incarcerated. Royal waste, man. Tax couldn't take him. Troy Time Post.
He said oversharing. Yo, look, for y'all guys that's so smart. Troy Ave and Taxstone are not in a criminal case together. They are not in a criminal organization together. They are beefing. That's all you understand.
Yep.
So all that, oh, he's snitchy, ratting. They beefing, bro. They beefing. Like, I could sit here and tell you all day long, oh, niggas is bitch ass. Like, bro, nigga. Niggas done told on me so many times, nigga, in beef. I'm not even a fucking gangster or killer like that, nigga. So if I'm sitting here telling you niggas are telling you, especially when it comes to beef, like, oh, bro. That shit, like, there's damn sure ain't no loyalty if you beef it. Like, what? I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, what do you mean by oversharing? It's not even realistic. Well, I'm gonna hold this back because I'm gonna catch up with him. No, he's not. He's a rapper. Safe, banger brother strong in there. Even if he is, I don't think he needs you telling everybody in the comment section, guys.
For real. Yeah, now y'all be over talking. They be over talking.
The streets is a myth. Nap King Cole Jr. Yeah, I'm not mad at you.
It's not snitching. It's just like the Gucci situation. He had to take the stand because he killed a man who was trying to rob him.
Thank you. Oh,
I don't know that situation.
Who said that? Say, shout him out. Who said that?
Nap King Cole Jr. So
okay, Nap King Cole Jr. Yeah, you on to something. Tell him what it is, Nap King Cole.
What's the situation with Gucci?
Oh no, the Gucci situation was snitching too, Nap King Cole. Don't forget it. Don't never for a second think it's not. Gucci was not snitching when Gucci did what he did, because Pootie Loke last words was not GC sent me, nigga. So yeah, it's snitching is snitching. It's the same thing. However, it happened. It's just how niggas are handling it. This has happened many times in real life, in the real streets too. So it is. Whoever said it's not the same thing, you lying. It's the same thing. C-Mills, sorry.
If Troy snitch, why he ain't telling who shot him in the head? Yeah, I see what you're saying. There's a Nap King Cole Jr.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Troy Ave bully McConan and write songs. Yeah, whatever.
Snitching is when you and someone do a crime and you tell. Thank you.
It said Troy Ave stalked McConan. Yeah, that's why we don't even remember it. You had to come and remind us that they even had a fallout or whatever happened. And where did they fall out? Because he said something about Troy Ave or something.
Who are you talking about?
McConan and Troy Ave.
McConan, McConan. I don't even know. I remember. I think it was something. Yeah, McConan. Oh, he said something about his. I guess Troy Ave remixed one of his songs. I think it was like Tuesday, which is like the only McConan song I know.
Right, exactly. Oh, and he didn't like it or something. Must have been.
Yeah, I never even heard that remix.
Yeah, me either.
Thank you, Nap. I'm not sure if you're being sarcastic, but yeah.
What?
So did Lil C snitch on Kim? Oh, I don't even know about that situation. What is it? That shit was so long ago, bro.
You know Lil C snitched on Kim. Knock it off. That's why Mano beat him up. Knock it off.
He said McConan better than Troy Ave. Fact. McConan's known for like one song though. Yeah, she was nah, be for real though. You did a good job. Good looking out. Banger, good looking out, Nap. Banger was his friend, not his security.
I mean, it could, like, when these people tell it, like, everybody's a snitch, like, in some kind of capacity, bro. Like, I'm not here to say that Little C's is a snitch or not, but if I'm not mistaken, Little C's told on Lil Kim.
Yeah. Well, there it is. I think I'm
right. And T.I. told. Did he not? He went to court and didn't point out his shooter. He just got more guns and got jabbed up. It's a lose-lose situation. Yeah, I don't know Black Brad Pitt. I think he might have told on his on. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see what happened. So hold on.
So why Lil C didn't get the Troy hate? Probably because Lil C.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He most definitely did get the Troy hate. You're wildin'.
Somebody said C's is not snitch, but the WTF.
You're wildin'. He definitely did get the Troy Ave treatment.
Dude, that's so long. That was like before social media. What was it, like 2005?
Yeah.
What was that? What was that situation? I gotta look this
It's
up.
the what you call the only person who I know for a fact because I was in the feds when what you call it was in the feds. What you call C Gutter. He's possibly like him and what you call it didn't tell. And D Rock didn't tell. Everybody else told. And Lil Kim didn't tell. Lil Kim.
Wait, he was locked up with C Gutter?
I wasn't locked up with him. I was locked up in the feds, and when he was in the feds, so I used to hear the C Gutter story, but I like the shit like how that's why I like yo that nigga's all right. He's a real one. Everybody's not. That's what I'll tell you. Like there's different kind of niggas. Like niggas be acting like everybody's official. No, there's different kind of niggas. Some niggas are real. Some niggas and a lot of niggas ain't. When them niggas, all of them niggas folded. When them niggas interviewed C Gutter and asked him was this person shooting? Was that person shooting? That nigga C Gutter said I was too busy shooting. I can't tell you who was shooting.
Appreciate you, Front Street with Liberty. W Liberty. Try speak and listen to him. What you mean, Strife? Where's Strife?
All right. So C's was supposed to get exactly. C's that's what happened. They all was getting jammed up because it was on a camera. Like I know somebody that's he's a civilian and he was on that case and he told.
Wait, what?
I know somebody that was a civilian and he was on that case and he told.
Oh, okay. You still cool with him today?
Like he was a civilian. So
I'm just asking.
And the shit that C's and them was saying is the shit that he was saying. Like he was a civilian. He's a civilian. Niggas try to front on him for a little second, but it's the truth. He's a civilian. What you expect?
Money's World says C's was asked if he knew Kim, the shooter, and he said yes. That's not snitching.
What?
So Money's World says C's was asked if he knew Kim and the shooter. He said yes. That's not snitching.
That is snitching. Why would you say that's not snitching? What's wrong with you? So the gunner is not a snitch then? Because Gunner said less.
How is C's gonna say he don't?
And how could you say he didn't implicate him in no crime if they said, "Did you know Kim and the shooter"? The shooter is because the shooter was shooting. That's a crime.
Yeah, those C's gonna say don't. Yeah, people pick and choose who they want to call snitch and who not. People don't hold everyone with the same standards. It's all about who they like or who they don't like nowadays.
The person that I know who's a civilian, he told on D Rockefeller.
But family cool, but not cool. Right? How's he gonna say okay? We just stumbled on into a whole rabbit hole of snitching and nothing.
No, it wasn't cool. Kim and C. That's why Kim and C's wasn't cool for so long, and now they're cool again. Because at the end of the day, that shit was too heavy for motherfuckers. Shit be heavy.
Middle finger from this. Yeah. They're telling on each other on both sides. Everyone was talking except the other 96 people.
Yeah, talk about stitching is sad. But, your people lost. We with you, B. We with you. We just, reporting, but we with you on this, B. Like, you don't even understand.
Somebody said, Drev said, can a street dude call the cops for an old lady?
Yeah. Yo, said I'd have been around some street dudes that wouldn't.
Where is this narrative coming from? Oh, well, supposedly, allegedly, he like
Because of Mackinnon.
he said Mackin. I love McConan. There was a journalist.
yeah. Piff Talk 88 said he ain't no fake tough guy over here. He's the witness. Well, you supposed to say witness, but I believe you because you put the whiteness tampering king. But yeah, he's the witness tampering king. All right, nigga.
Where's the narrative about Troy?
Yeah, Banger beat up a lot of DJs. Yo, y'all are telling more than he told, bro. You do know that, right? Like, golly.
How do you know this? Like, how do you know this to be a fact, dude? You just like comment anything. So basically, where does that narrative come from? EIB. Well, supposedly, I think it was like it's like not recorded, but you know, it's, if you look for it, you'll find it. I think that he supposedly Troy beat up some journalist, some music reviewer that didn't write, you know, great things about him, or that he bought his way into the music industry or something like that. And yeah, he was some sort of like journalist or something like that.
Wait, who's that? Wait. What's not snitching? Yeah, nigga, you fucking tell it. The black rapper. Let's get back to it. We ain't know nothing about this shit. You in the fucking conversation. Tell it, nigga. What the hell going on with you? You trying to fucking build up a case over here, nigga. What's wrong with this nigga? Yo, nigga is crazy, son. He got all kind of shit going on. Yo, he beat up this nigga and then they jumped this nigga. Like, wait, hold on, Kobe. Where you get all this from?
Somebody said, "Free a man who killed a man?" ? Who are you on Pyro Clown Cakes? Somebody said on Pyro. Tell him, mad parties.
Yo, he said mad pool parties in Long Island. Come on, yo, this nigga here. Yo. So what you gonna make your own fucking little fucking documentary?
Yeah, for real, man.
All the niggas bang beat up. Yo, I gotta take the dog for a walk, man.
Yeah, do your thing. I need to hear this.
Had a good time. Had a good time with you guys today, man. So you guys, shout out to the gang, yo. Shout out to you guys, man.
Shout out to the snitches, man.
No, I mean, yeah, shout out to all you, every last one of you. Every single one of you guys that tuned in today, tuned last night, that's tuning in and fucking with us, yo. Shout out to y'all, yo. Who was that called on the phone? Shout him out too. Shout out to him.
Urban Politicians TV. Shout out to him.
Urban Politicians TV. Shout out to him, yo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's definitely
hit that Cash App, subscribe, like, and all that. Share.
He said, "Nah, I'm not calling nobody. That's the shit." Yeah. He told him get in touch with Esquire. Esquire could have used you in court. Yeah, they go to this nigga. He got a bunch of information you want to get to the courts. Yeah, y'all have us on here all night long. I'll tell you that shit. Yo, you good, hey?
Yeah, I'm good. All right, that is, man. I'll see you. I'll talk to you later then.
All right, later, yo.
Appreciate the people out here. If you want one.